many turns have we got left? 2 turns on this city. Oh, it's not very happy at all. Can you trade this this luxury to me, please? Oh, they will, but at quite a large cost. But they will. That's good. So just some horse and a little bit of gold. But now this city is no longer unhappy, which has given me 1 extra turn. And that means Victor might get in. We might be able to just quickly do this. But I am moving my units in as fast as I humanly can in the hope that we can get through to the front line, take the city before everything comes crashing down on me. Probably will come crashing down on me, but that's fine. The capital, it has mines, it has districts. There's a lot to love about invading over here. Now, we did lose the city in the end. It spawned a bunch of swordsmen, which is not ideal, but I think we might be able to just take the city the same turn if we're lucky. The letter's about to take all its units back. I don't like that. Might use some scouts to do a little bit of pillaging here to get the letter troops back. Let's give it a go. Come on, we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Legion in to make the attack. Bam. Etamananki is back. It's not very happy, but it doesn't need to be happy. All it needs to be is mine. No, the letter took all its warriors back. Can I have them back, please? 225 gold. I can't have them back. Oh, dear. Well, can I? 122 gold on this pillage. Oh, I need 1 more gold and I could levy it back. Interesting. Okay, they killed a scout, but that was kind of a little bit of a bait and switch from me there. I moved my battering ram away, left the scout on that tile, and now that means the horseman is out of the city. I'm going to deliberately lose this one to loyalty. It's honestly not worth it. Widget, you're going to have to stand and deliver that. Kill the horseman alongside Portland. Hello, Portland. Managed to pillage that one down a little bit. Let's hold you there, pillage there. Okay, the capital is looking really weak now. Legion attack. The horseman might run back in and defend it, but as long as we can maintain the siege, I think we're going to be in a better place. No, I am actually going to keep Bologna because it will give me more great general points from my barracks, and Valletta can pray those in for me, so this is really good. There are some very big barb problems over in this direction. Bologna is not pulling its weight. I do have troops coming back, but I would like it if you were just a little bit better. Horseman's just attacking the scout. It's trying to break the siege. Clever. Very clever. Okay, that city's flipped, but I'm hoping Valletta will deal with it rather than me. Portland doing the big damage. Tilke getting into position as well. The Legion, strike. The capital it's here. It's ready for us to take if we just are strong enough to take it. Oh, and I really need a general. Oh, there's a lot of barbs over here. Yeah, Bologna, what have you done? What have you done to annoy these barbs this much? Like, this is terrible. It's fine. I've got a builder. We will rebuild. I would rather not. That's all I'm saying. What are you going to do? You're going to hide back in your capital? No, they're going to offer me 18 gold per turn for peace. Man, it is tempting. I'd revolutionize my army. Luckily for me, though, I think we can take the city with a couple of attacks like so. Feudalism boosted. The theater square disappears, alas. But the city itself is mine. It is disloyal. Get in here, Victor, and we can pray in ancient walls and immediately try and attack this horseman. Make sure it doesn't do any further damage to us. My first warrior, welcome to the team. The Grand Silver. I'll make you a legion as soon as I can spare the gold. Actually, that makes it sound like I'm really waiting longer than I should. Honestly, I have no gold. I will get there as soon as I can. Attack. Fall behind the river whilst these 3 cities attack me. I think, loyalty-wise, we might actually be able to pressure this city more than Aztec if we're lucky. Especially if we take this city over. Should I claim this one before I claim the Aztec city? Yes, because I like Etamananki. Oh, my legion went out to meet this archer in the field of battle. It's regretted that choice immediately. Oh, now Elizabeth doesn't like the fact that I'm not trading with her. It's like, come on, give me a moment. Doing my best here, you know? Doing my best. Oi, leave Portland alone. Portland represents the best of us, I'll have you know. So that's military training done, which means I now have raid veterancy equestrian orders. Some really cool stuff. And there's the encampment finished. Amazing. How much faith is it to put in a barracks or a stable? Like 180. That's quite a lot. Here we go. Silver. You've got the upgrade. You deserve it. And bam. There's machinery. How much for a crossbow upgrade? 250? Yeah, about 250. It's always about 250. It's just the generic response counts, isn't it? Feudalism is up next. We have another governor title. Let's give you Imbrasia. Double attacking. Promoted units. Whenever I make them, there's a lot of good stuff. I know you want peace, Aztec, but you just have to understand that maybe I don't want peace. Understand and respect that, okay? Double attacking from the city. Oh, you love it. Widget just kills that swordsman for a little bit of extra juice. Now we bring silver in, and we get Portland and Tilke to fire over the top, and hopefully silver can, yep, there you go, legion kill. Haha. All the whilst, my legion assault this city just by themselves because they can. And this city is mine. How's the loyalty? Not too bad, actually. -3. That's very doable. But as mentioned, we've now got Adamankian, and oh, we've got a lot of marsh just scattered around my empire. Maybe I should have gone for reeds and marshes. You should always go for reeds and marshes. It's just clearly the best. Well, that's a big trade deal with England. It's most of my resources, but this bankrolls me. Haha. Portland, I have a gift for you. You're going to like it. It's called a crossbow. I'm hoping this horseman will run out of the city and Portland can show him just what a crossbow can do. Apprenticeship boosted as soon as I fixed that iron mine. I feel so much better now that I have decent and consistent sources of strategics coming in. My lord, it makes a huge difference, especially when you're playing Rome. No, you're not getting peace. Back off. It's not going to happen, okay? Tell you what, though, these barbs can absolutely do one. They are being highly annoying. Like, I am legioning everywhere, absolutely everywhere. But we've got units coming in to try and keep ourselves safe, but my lord, this city is under siege. These conquered lands have so many more luxuries than the lands I started with. I mean, look at this start. Like, yeah, okay, we got a couple of farms. Yep, I like that. That's cool and everything. But look at down here. Tea, iron, sugar, marble, silk, sugar. It's like, it's not even fair. Oh, you know what? I don't mind though. Now that I own it, I've suddenly made up with the world. I'm fine now. Bologna, I need you to upgrade that warrior and just start fighting like an absolute trooper, please. Because my legion can only hold for so long. And as you can see, it just dished out incredible damage, but it cannot hold for much longer than that. 15 health. Do I think it'll survive another couple of attacks plus 2 catapult attacks? Probably not. I'm going to have to go and hide back in. It's all fine. It's all fine. We've got reinforcements on the way. I tell you what, when this barracks will be finished, that'll be awesome because we're going to go from 3 general points to 5 with Bologna's help. And then I'm going to start making some merchants. I said at the beginning of this game I wanted to go encampment, industrial zone, and then commercial hub focus. I've been building a lot of army because obviously you got to build a lot of army if you're going for domination, especially if you're playing a leader, that the whole point of it is to just continue hitting things for science and culture. But infrastructure at some point would be pretty helpful. We'll deal with that when we get to it, I'm sure. But look at this. The siege is now here, and Widget, Tilke, and Portland all disagree with the concept of independence of this city. We will flatten it now that the siege is here. We've got a great scientist. There's better things that you could be doing. Oh, now Bologna is under drought. I tell you what, they have had a worse job with barbs than I've had. Like, I've had a bad time with them, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they've had a worse time. They really have. Okay, Boudica. Slightly ironic to be getting Boudica as I'm playing Rome, and she famously fought Rome on several occasions. Also, local legend of mine. I grew up in a place called East Anglia in England, and Boudica was queen of the Iceni, or there's a lot of disagreement with how it's pronounced, but she genuinely is like my local legend. I think I actually lived at one point close to one of her original camps, which is quite cool. So yeah, just like tiny claim to fame there for old Ursa. Another salvo of beautiful hits. So I need to make sure that all of my legion and all of my named troops all go through the Fountain of Youth on the way here, because it's such a useful little upgrade. It's a ton more healing. In fact, Silver, do you mind just borrowing that? Thank you. Attack, and then attack. City's taken. It's gone. Bye-bye, campus. This will be fairly loyal now. It is fairly loyal. Amazing. Get a builder in here. Now we have marble as well, which I could sell. If anybody liked me, they don't like me. They really do not like me, but I might be able to actually force a trade here. Sometimes even though you've been denounced, the AI will still trade with you. No, I'm not paying you 100 gold for a luxury. No. The barracks are finished. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. But I do need to start actually mapping some stuff out now. If I was to put a bath down on this tile, start putting in a double industrial zone setup over here with the source of horse and Cume, that means ideally probably this tile wants to be a commercial hub, or I'm going to have to give up actually a better tile, pop it there and get the government plaza online instead. That's not a bad idea. I mean, admittedly, I did kind of want to put the bath over here. Make sure we got some cities using a bath and some dams or whatever. We can set that up in a little bit. I think this is not a bad setup for now. So do I want the era score from the commercial hub? I don't need it. I'm not desperate for it. So I'll finish the commercial hub first. Rome really doesn't like you pillaging its stuff. Please go away, Barbs. Which units have water of life? Some of them do. Some of them do, but some of them don't. Just give them all water of life. If you're not sure, give them all the ability. Yes, yes. Finally, Boudicca's here to make sure everyone can just keep going in the same direction, which is lovely. Okay, 12 turns for Hannibal. Ideally, I'd want more great generals than what I'm being offered right now. So if I could finish this encampment and get a barracks in that quickly, we'll go from 5 points to 8 points per turn, which is a huge step up. Maybe we can do that. Oh, you see, Venice is angry with me. Hong Kong is angry with me. Aztec has done a really good job with befriending like tons of city-states, and it's very annoying. I mean, I guess I have as well. Like, that's exactly what I've done. Do I want this city? Because Aztec was actually offering me a ridiculous peace deal of pretty much everything they've got. I could just take the peace here and have somebody just to be funneling gold towards me. Then we could go for Hong Kong, Venice, go find the Dutch. Like right now, this feels like my army would be moving in totally the wrong direction. And I've taken all their luxuries. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of silk. This land isn't particularly good. There's no river. No, I've actually changed my mind. I'm not going to knock them out. I've got their capital. It might generate some emergencies against me or whatever, but this will bankroll me. And this means I can actually upgrade all of my units in pretty much unopposed luxury. Do I wait for mercenaries or shall we start upgrading? I think Widget deserves an upgrade. You're a level 3 already. Here you go. Here you go. We'll offer Aztec open borders now on 3 gold per turn. Yeah, Aztec's not happy with me. I don't know why. I don't know why. They're just not happy with me. We're actually going to go and take over, I think, Hong Kong and Venice and people like that. These are good city-states, but Montezuma will be pretty annoying. I guess maybe taking him out for the city-states would have been good. I can send a second army down and clear them out anytime I want. That's the truth of the situation here, is we don't have to worry particularly. Go on, Bologna. Go on, Valletta. You're doing a good job. Oh, Valletta just got ransacked by a flood, though. This builder might need to come back. This always feels like a bit of an annoying upgrade because man-at-arms will take more iron. They're not that much more powerful than a legion, but they do hit like trucks, and I do kind of want industrial zones pretty quickly, so we'll unlock them. As painful as it might sound, or as painful as it actually is. Oh, are the Dutch beginning to get quite feisty here? I think they might be, you know. That's quite fun. I like that. Let's whip feudal contract in instead of a Gogi. Now I can build man-at-arms if I need to. Still got the general points coming in. I like serfdom. Serfdom's just a lot of fun. And yeah, the bait was taken. I was trying to lure a couple of units out here. It's quite a handy little trick. This city was stuck on 2 population, but I chopped a wheat down, which gave it enough population to go to 4 and also then work more food towers because it was locked into production towers before. So I did just one chop, managed to actually take it from a static 2 city to a growing 4. Quite proud of that, actually. Not sure if that made any sense, but just know that I'm proud of myself. Tell you what, this mountain pass is both really cool and really annoying. Could we please move my units through this a little quicker? Come on, I'm only classical era for so long. I need to get through and I need to start invading before my troops become totally obsolete. I'm against the clock here. Come on, Dutch, you gonna go for it? No, they're going for Bandar Brunei. Interesting. I'm not sure that's the best idea for you. Oh no, my legion got killed. What? Oh, that's bollocks. They were upgrading and everything. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, I've got a crossbow and another legion on the way, but still, like, why? Use my trader quickly. I'm gonna see how much of a road I can make to Venice. It's probably a bit late. Cardiff. Montezuma just being bezies with them as well. What is Montezuma? You are quickly becoming annoying. I will destroy you. Promise you that. Actually, I can actually trade with Cardiff now. That's a longer road that's more useful. Let's do that. I mean, it's a rubbish trade route, but at least it'll give me a better road. Actually, thinking about it, this is a really bad move for a couple of reasons. Because all of my great generals, I believe, don't go up to medieval. Oh, no, they do. Okay, cool. Right, I was worried that my generals wouldn't go to medieval. For whatever reason, I was like, oh, if I go from 40 strength legion with +5 to 45 strength with no plus, then it wouldn't make a difference. But no, it does. It's fine. It's fine. +5 combat strength is not something to be sniffed at. Here we go. Crossbow is now ready to go. Now we can start fighting back. I've got 1 legion, I've got 1 crossbow. This has been mighty inconvenient of you barbs, and I don't like it. Yeah, Venice is going to be very much the way into Dutch territory here. This mountain pass is so difficult to navigate. We've got to if we want to keep this party rolling. You're going to find my legion? You're not going to be able to help it, are you? I'm stronger than you and I'm on a wood. Yeah, look at that. Back off, people. My crossbow is also dispensing justice. How much am I now getting? 7 culture, 7 science. So it's not doubling it just yet. What have I got to do to get a good doubling, eh? Well, they are literally killing this city-state. Oh, that's brutal. I mean, I say brutal. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like, I am aware of the irony of what I'm saying and what I'm doing. There is a slight difference here. I'm like, oh, how could you kill a city-state? As I am marching on my way to go and kill a city-state. Let's get trebuchets. Trebuchets are, like, I always get amazed with just how ridiculously powerful they are. Just bring one to a city and watch the walls melt. City-state, they just destroyed it. They just totally razed it to the floor. It's like, all right, fine. Look at this legion's just grinding experience here. We pushed back on the barbs. Wow, we've done a really good job. Look at that. Now it's time to go and kill this encampment. Just having these barbs around, it's actually been quite good for me because I've been farming so much science and culture just by killing them repeatedly. It doesn't encourage you to deal with barbarians. It encourages you to let them get out of hand deliberately. I don't mind that at all. Venice is pretty strong, to be fair. Oh, I've got 2 turns until I can declare on them. That's really annoying. Fine. Silver, wait, please. I guess it gives me more time to set my troops up, but yeah, this is... Oh, I don't like waiting. Medieval era. And look, I've built a bath. Yay! I thought military engineering would need a bit of a boost. Okay, mercenaries is quite handy. This one will let me get professional army when the time is right. We can upgrade our troops into more powerful things like man-at-arms, which doesn't require any iron. I thought it did require iron. Huh. Oh well, I'm not complaining on that one. Monumentality I would normally use to get a load of builders, but I'm actually using Valletta pretty heavily right now, so I don't want to get that one. Instead, I'm going to go for 3 inquiry because we can use our commercial hubs, which I am beginning to pick up now, to get ourselves a little bit of extra science. Plus, getting Eurekas that give us 50% rather than 40% means that I can actually fight back against this massive scientific malice that I'm dealing with. We're working on weaknesses here. This is exactly the sort of moment I'm talking about. Like, this is where buying a wall would be really handy with Valletta. Oh yes, building units cost less production. Now, I actually think that won't help me because I believe it's the production base that actually determines how much science and culture I get when I make things, but getting twice as many troops is often very handy. Oh, melee +5 would be really handy as well for Venice. Yes. Okay, suddenly making troops is a really big thing. Crossbow. Unique cavalry. It's beginning to pump out everywhere. Right, I'm sorry, infrastructure. I really did want to focus on infrastructure. I genuinely did. But right now, the game is telling me. It's telling me that I need to be making troops. The only thing I'm going to do is just build this builder in my capital, then we'll switch back over. Sometimes you just have to ride this as it tells you. Sorry, Venice. Sorry, not sorry. Be viewed of that. The swordsmen are all just ready to be shot and killed. Bam, military engineering. Do we have any niter? Yes, right where I was going to put my government plaza. Ah, if I had just put that down. Then it would have... that's my own fault. That's my fault for not putting the district down. Oh dear. Hannibal, make me forget. Make me forget about this all. It's going to take Hannibal a while to get over, but I think I need to. Everyone, make your way through. We've actually connected the roads up here, which is really handy, so all of my melee troops can get in. Let's go to knights. Let's upgrade. My unique units are powerful, but we don't need them to be always unique, you know? Knights are 50 strength. They're very, very strong. Change my government around briefly because as good as conscription is, and as good as the general points are, I'm going full war, and that means going full raid and going for feudal contracts. We are just jumping in now on troop production, and also most importantly 237 gold from a single raid. I can name some units. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have some more contenders in our army. Portland, Widget and Tilke, as well as Silver. They're going to have some companionship. Welcome, Philip's Potato of Doom. What an aptly named unit. Come and bring doom to Venice. Actually, already, look at this. We've already swooped in. Battering ram is in place, and I think these walls need to start coming down. I mean, we're attacking over a river, which isn't ideal. We have lots of legions, and we've got some farms to raid if we need some more health. So far, so good. If I want to attack, I think Cardiff I actually want to keep, because it's going to give me really good bonuses and something that I will want. So let's just grab Cardiff for the visibility. Anshan, Vilnius, oh, they both need to die. Great works of writing? I can't have any great works of writing. I feel angry. Theatre squares? No. They must all die. I'm just bringing some troops back to the north, actually, because I feel like I'm going to need a bit of an army to take on Amsterdam at the same time as I'm taking on the Dutch cities from this angle as well. I don't want to leave myself exposed, so yep, sending troops in both directions here. Tribal village, grant a builder. Oh, builders are so handy. I've got so much conquered land and none of it is improved. Venice has just got itself a man-at-arms. The Dutch, what am I trading with you at the moment? Oh, barely anything. Yes, you are right to worry. Because now I have stirrups, and that might have actually screwed over some of my unit production. 7 turns. Okay, we can still do it quickly, 6 turns, but I need to get monarchy as fast as I can now for chivalry. The Dutch have man-at-arms. I don't think that's going to be a problem for us in the long run. Pingala, I've got Etmananki city in Yerevan, which is really handy. Look at all this science. So we're going to just work all this. Actually, speaking of, grab that tile as well. Thank you. It'll be a wonderful city. We don't have any faith to get some walls down. Oh no, wait, we do. Pray in the ancient walls. Okay, the encampment won't get its walls till next turn, annoyingly, but it will get the walls eventually. Barb camp defeated next to Bologna. I love that was a difficult win for us, but we did it. Let's lean now into gunpowder. We might bypass man-at-arms pretty quickly, to be fair. Just continue this siege. Everything must burn. Yes. Okay, it looks like the Dutch give me about 24 damage on a ranged attack. It might be that they just have archers at the moment. If that's so, that'd be pretty good for us. I don't mind having to deal just with archers. Crossbows are the more annoying ones. However, look at that. Venice's walls are down, which means I can pull my legion around and start to do more long-term difficult damage. We should be able to take that city in a couple of turns. Philip's Potato of Doom comes charging in against that archer. Get back. Granted another builder unit. My lord, every single tribal village I go to at the moment is giving me a builder. This is not a bad thing. This is good. Silver makes another decisive strike, and the question is, can this legion take Venice? Pretty sure it can. Oh yeah. It may all be on fire, but I'm sure that's not a long-term problem. No. You know what, I realized that this arrangement's even worse than I thought, because the Niter is also blocking that tile as well. Did we just give up on this particular arrangement? And we might have to. What I might have to do instead is put the bath down there, which again, not ideal, but that would leave this sort of arrangement. That would be actually +6. Not bad. Yeah, we'll industrialize the capital to make that work. I've also decided I'm not going to put the government plaza in that city. No, we're going to put it in a city that's got a bit more production in it, like this one. Oh, this Water of Life thing is very, very handy. The ability to just heal in enemy territory. One of the better upgrades you can get. Tilky, Widget, just picking off people as they get through. You're just going to have to attack me one at a time, aren't you? Nothing else you can do. What a shame. In comes the night. Do. Boudica leads the troops over a stunning victory. Yes. It was stunning. Stunning is the correct word to use. Well, civil service should have unlocked us alliances, but alas, no one wants to be my friend, which is fairly understandable. All things considered. Look at this. Silver just slamming into a swordsman. No. I disapprove of all of your freedoms. She's speaking of, just pillaging down here as well. Give me an armory, which actually gives me gunpowder and unlocks muskets. Oh, as soon as I get divine right, we're going to be laughing. That means we'll have enough military policy slots to unlock all of the stuff that I want to. Do you dare approach, Widget? How very dare you. Better people have been killed on the spot for such insults. Okay, the Hague is now under siege, which means we can go Legion, Silver, knock the walls off, and then crossbow. I don't think this will be lasting very much longer. Back off. First of my named units to make it to level 4. Widget, expert marksman. Oh yes, what you gonna do now? Eh? I thought so. Nothing. Hague, taken. And we just keep pressing on. Steal a settler. That'll be pretty handy, actually. Don't forget we're making roads between all our cities, so we can use city placement to make sure that our armies can actually now attack in a really efficient way. It's a slightly expensive way of building roads, but it's a good one. Who's trying to take over Bologna? Montezuma. You are rapidly becoming annoying, friend. Unfortunately for you, I am building trebuchets. They were meant for another front line, but I mean, you've even built me a road. They're just begging for death at this point. They're like, please, Ursa, this game was painful when you came along. Let's just end it. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. Major TJ King Kong, in you get. You need to join the esteemed ranks. Push back the enemies of Rome. To be honest, we're doing fairly well. We just need to keep pushing them back on Portland. Bam. It's the science science, it's the culture. You just need to keep ticking along and taking all of these kills on a turn-by-turn basis. If we don't, our empire possibly will grind to a halt. Can't have that. We cannot have that. We must continue advancing. Kilimanjaro. Aminotaure. Hey, you don't know about my war crimes, do you? Pretty sure? Pretty sure? No. Hey, look, actual trade. Go on. Just buy everything from me. Yay. And luxuries? Yay. Ah, wonderful. Okay, she'll realize what she's done in a second, but until that point, I'll take the advantage here. Actually, we could probably really throw spanners in the wrench. Like, do you want to? Nope. Okay, I was like, maybe she can get involved with the Dutch. I've been hoodwinked, she will say. And we're like, no, don't be silly. We're lovely. Silver now has urban warfare. 63 strength attacks at the moment, and that's before the musket upgrade, which is on the way. Woolen hiding up there. Ooh, you're not even protected by anybody. I like that. Divine, right. So a slight weakness has been given to my melee troops. They lose the +4 combat strength. That's okay. Raid, feudal contract, chivalry, and slap in professional army, as well as diplomatic league. That will help me to gain some city-states like Wulin, Hong Kong, some really good ones there. Yeah, Nubia really did not take long to denounce me there. She was like, wait a minute. It's like, don't worry about it. More pillage just means that I can build more armories and get more great general points, so I can basically just get as many generals as I want all game. Am I getting double kill experience on these warriors yet? 10 science and culture? No. I don't know what this is. Doubled the enemy units from a previous era. Like, I don't get that. Maybe it's actually based on the tech of the Dutch rather than the actual unit. But I mean, she is in the previous. Is she in the previous era? Yeah, she is, because I'm the only one in the race on her. I don't know. I don't think anyone truly knows anything. Why do we worry about it? Why do we even worry about such inconsequential things? I'm not sure. Let's just keep using silver to battering ram people. This is a fun thing. Rome has an industrial zone and it's powerful. It's going to get even more powerful in a second though with a bath. I know, forcing my residents to have a bath. Dear oh dear. Who would need such a terrible situation? These pillages are very strong. The silver, you're my first musket. You're a bit injured. You did kind of hit the wall pretty hard there, but nothing that Widget can't mop up on. Hang on. Right, so we know we're going to get 10 science based on the warrior kill. But what will we get on the slinger kill? 10 science and 10 culture. So the slinger we are getting double. Oh no, hang on. No, just 2. Oh, I don't know. Who really knows? No one knows. Printing. 3 combat strength against everyone. We'll celebrate that with another naming. Gooberman. You might want to snack on that farm. Yeah, good. I was a little bit worried there. Oh, in comes Widget again. You ready for this? Wabam. Wabam. And then Portland's like, don't show me up. And the city is now surrounded by man-at-arms and Gooberman and Tilke and legions. Oh, we've got plenty of units now, all just heading down on the same stuff. Radiatore, second knight in the field. Join up with Philip's Potato of Doom. You're also a knight. Congrats. Between you, I expect great things. Yeah, okay, you're fighting back. They're fighting back, but all they're doing is just giving me spare science and culture. Look at this, just jumping up entire techs. I'm joint tech leader. Considering how little I've got in the way of science, I will take that. That's not a bad result for me at all. Widget sees another enemy, another target. Oh, how did you survive that? That's actually fairly impressive. Another 7 population city. Loyalty may be a little bit worse on this one. -6. Yeah, you know what? For the first time in a while, I'm going to need to move Victor across. Ah, that's going to give me a promotion. I'll have to do it next turn. We can wait 1 turn. That's fine. A theatre square? No. That's absolutely getting pillaged. If I can't work it, no one can. There we go. Now we can move Victor over and keep this city safe. And we've got this promoted knight. Yep, we genuinely are going after Aztec because they keep taking our city-states. Like, I'm annoyed. That's enough for me. That's all I needed to see, was just this annoyance. The siege of a city is only done as a last resort, says Sun Tzu. Like, I respect your opinions on that, but Silver disagrees. Major King Kong disagrees. The city is very much under siege and I am loving it. Widget is also loving this colossal, endless battle. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Mr. Awesome, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluke 79, The Nickerman, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!